Morning, guys. I'm about to work out on my reformer. I don't know if you could see it. Anyway, on my walk today is like Bug Central. If anybody knows me, they know that I have respect for all beings on this planet, whether you're an insect to a human, within reason with humans.
He's on a mission. Oh, Mr. Beetle. Hello. Hello.
So this clip you're going to see is there was a a hive in my neighborhood, and I was walking by it every day, and seriously, I would say good morning, and there would be always one bee outside and hanging out. It's probably was a hornet's nest, but it was hanging out, and like he was security, and it was so cute. You'll see. Just check it out.
Hello.
Look at that. It's like a security guard outside. Hornet's nest. Love it. I hope nobody bothers them. And so anyway, with this, I would walk by every morning and say, and then all of a sudden one day I would walk by and I see they cut the branches and it's gone. And I asked the guy, and I didn't get it on camera because I'm not trying to mortify anyone or do anything that's going to cause drama. It was more like I just asked him what happened. And he said, oh, we took, bug spray and killed it, and then we cut it down because he didn't know, that I was actually an advocate for, species other than the humans on this planet. And I said, really? What if somebody was to do that to your home? He said, huh? I'm like, you couldn't think of disposing of that hive in another way? You had to just kill all of those bees that were in there? There was like 50 or more bees in there. It's wrong. Just kill it just so you could get rid of it. Wow, this is the world we live in, where just kill it. No respect. So he was just like, oh, no, and I was just like, whatever. It's done now. What are you going to do? But it's like we should teach each other. This should be part of the curriculum in schools, teaching that you don't just kill things just to kill it. You take the proper steps to, it's like precautions, just so they wouldn't bite or sting people that walk by. It's like, anyway, it's humans sometimes. You think a third grader has more intellect than an adult because they just, your kids will do what you do. So anyway, on that note, Bruno isn't obviously my child, but he's like my hairy child. And you know what? He does not want to kill anything. And he's a hunting dog by what they say, by his breed. And he'll go out with other dogs and other dogs that want to chase after squirrels and hunt rabbits or voles. And you know what he does? He walks away. Because he does never, you could tell in his mind, the way he looks at things, he never wants to see anything suffer or squeal. Because that makes him sad. He's a very loving little boy. I'm sure you guys know this already. Such a gentle little spirit. And there's nothing more I can say other than the fact of he's a reflection of his mommy. He's a reflection of how I walk through life. So your pet...
Where'd you go? Oh, hello.
Saw a lot of little dead bees in my neighborhood and beetles, and it really bothers me. But anyway, I want you to take a look at something and then we'll talk more. So this was a dead bee. However, this bee that right here, I saved him and put him... I didn't save him, I just moved him.
Look at these.
There's just so many dead bees. It was just terrible.
These.
But I pick them up and then I'll move them over to the tree. And then one was just like holding on to my finger, like really wanting to not let go. Like kind of like I saw the eyes looking at me.
Look at that.
Like it was thanking me. It was so bizarre. but so beautiful, the experience. And just to see all these dead bees was just horrible. So my rule of thumb is if you walk by, and it's not like you're deliberately looking, but you walk by and you see, a bee laying on the ground and it's still alive. Yeah, take it and move it to an area where it's safe. It's okay, little bee. It's okay. Put one over here. Oh, it's okay.
Hello. Hello. You're so cute. Hello. Hello. It's okay, Mr. B. Yeah. Hello, cutie. You'll be better there. You will be better there.
And it's not because you're going to save its life, because it's probably departing the planet. It's more to respect and bring it to an area where it can have peace when it passes. I do that with all insects, within reason. When I say all insects, if there was a cockroach in my house, I don't know if I'd have the same thought process in my home. But as a whole, most insects, they all contribute to the ecosystem. And obviously we know bees are like, without bees, we would definitely be in some serious trouble. Now, I didn't get all of it on camera because I don't do that. I didn't pick it up for that reason. But I noticed on my walk this morning, there was so many insects out on the ground that I had to help. One was like on its side, and I turned it back on its side. I don't know what kind of insect that was. And then there was like a beetle that was dead, and I just moved him to a happy place because his body was just laying there. But in essence, when it's alive, that's when it really matters to move it, so it's not suffering anymore and gets crushed or whatever. And I've always been doing this for years. I mean, I'm 53, so I've been doing it for years. And I could tell you this, I've never been stung by a bee. I don't care what anyone says. They say, oh, and they start swatting it and all this stuff. And I'm like, no. Don't swat at it, because that's basically like pulling out a gun to a human. It's like, you're letting it know that, it's like a fear, that you have fear of them or that they're threatened. Your best thing is just to let it buzz around you, and then it goes away. And I know there's people out there going to say, no, that's not true. And then, okay, I'm not out to debate it with you. I'm letting you know what I've experienced and what I've seen other people experience that I've told this to. And I've never been stung, and they have a higher sense of intellect than some humans do, because they know they can feel your vibe, they can feel your essence. And they know that you are your goodness, and that you are not threatened by them, and also that you are out to help them. So it is true. So whether you want to take it in and believe it, or you want to say, oh, that's just crazy talk. Well, I have lived a really beautiful life so far based on being respectful to the earth in so many ways. But anyway, just to close this off, try to do better. Anyone out there, those that are doing what I do, kudos to you. Thank you very much. And the ones that are like, well, I don't really know much about this, just try. And you will see that your life will actually soar, because you are respecting all life form on planet Earth. And so much love comes your way for that reason, doing those things. I never paid attention to that when I was younger. I just did it. And now that I'm older, I see that I'm like, wow, I have really lived a beautiful life. And I believe it's based on my conviction and how I've walked through life when it comes to respecting the planet and loving the planet and choosing to see the glass half full. And I think that's enough said. So anyway, everyone have a wonderful weekend.